Welcome back, everybody. It is the NewMutator here, and I'm bringing you once again some Myth World Cup 2012 action. This match is in the double elimination round 2. It is going to be between, interestingly enough, the Time Wizards and gosh, oh, and the Name Changers. Oh my gosh, I just had a mental lapse there. But one thing I wanted to point out is Kryptos, believe it or not, seems to be in this game as well. He's even going so far as to captain for the Time Wizards. That is just crazy. I think he's playing in 3 matches in the DE2, it seems, unless this isn't really Kryptos. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it is Bunny, Father Xmas, Whiteflesh, whom I believe is actually Renwood, MP Phil, and Scratch. So 6 players total. 5 of them are Time Wizards. One of them is on Grimm's My Team, but substituting here. And facing them is Ska, leading the Name Changers squad. A flock of seagulls. Oh man, a flock of seagulls. And check not fine. I don't know. Maybe that's Zach. Not quite sure who that could be. Mr. Rousey is August. Substitute Shyster, maybe that's Shyster. I don't know. Samuel, that's Sam. And yeah, so 6 on 6. So yes, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put the chat up here so we can see what's going on here. To me, it's really interesting that Kryptos is captaining for Time Wizards. I think his presence here may help them, but I don't know if it will be enough. The Time Wizards are at a disadvantage. 1 second here, hold on please. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to adjust something there. Yes, so I think it's I think his presence in these games could be significant here. It could bode well for the Time Wizards. We shall see. And of course, it's good to see Ska once again leading the Name Changers. He's been maybe making 1 or 2 games the past couple weeks. So, oh, and he's saying happy birthday, Stone C. Well, what a nice guy Ska is. That's kind of the stereotypical way to interpret his remarks is, oh, he's just being a nice guy. So it seems to me. And but the rest of his team are, you know, the rest of his team may or may not be nice guys. I don't really know. But we'll go ahead and find out. We're gonna find out through the drama of the Myth World Cup exactly how these players, how they really are, how they play, and how they are. That's part of the that's part of my one of my purposes in doing this. One of my goals is to portray that for everybody. But you know, we'll see. I don't necessarily have to succeed. It's not essential that I succeed in everything. But one of the things that I also want to portray is just how much strategy is involved with a game like Myth. And it's been pretty difficult, to say the least, to convey that, just because, you know, a lot of these matchups have been a little bit lopsided, and you know, and then also there's the fact that I'm not a professional. I don't do this for a living. I'm just kind of you know, I don't know, just decided to do it one day. I don't even know why. I just wanted to. But here we go. We have Scratch in the center. dealing a little bit of damage there to a flock of seagulls. His warriors retreating. So name changers are going to attempt to flank here though with Substitute Shyster and this very mobile squad of Heron guards, and it seems like Puskulls as well. So he's going to try to flank around and keep the Time Wizards out of position, and Time Wizards are going to indeed retreat to attempt to face this force and keep them from converging on the flag. Once again, I did not mention this so far, but the game type is capture the flag, and that is the goal. And I just heard a some kind of mortar dwarf shot somewhere, I think, but nobody's dead yet. So it seems like Father Xmas and Scratch are scrambling to get back to the flag, and Substitute Shyster is just making a beeline for it as well. It's going to be very close, but in the north we have some kind of engagement happening. Renwood and oh gosh, I didn't quite see what happened there. And Sam, I mean, I don't know. Kind of a cluster. We saw Ska take out a couple of units there with his mortar, and it seems like Renwood is going to be cleaned up here. I'm not sure. He's going to try to make a stand, but a little defensive pus there. It's only going to freeze one warrior, but these two warriors being out of this melee battle is going to really hurt Renwood's chances, and just as I suspected, Substitute Shyster takes the flag, murders everybody on the way back here, gets there before everybody else, and we see them in the process of disappearing. They're just too slow, this force, way too fast, way too mobile. So Substitute Shyster definitely running in there, sprinting in with his force and taking that flag. Time Wizards were out of position, unable to respond with enough time. All of their excuse me, all of their fast units, mobile units, had already moved on, so all they could hope to do was catch them at the flag, and they were not able to do so. So game one is a win for the name changers. Really not a whole lot went on. I mean, Renwood saw the most action, but he also took so many losses as well. Samuel and Substitute Shyster dealing a lot of damage in the very same process. Let's move on to game number two. I may have not introduced myself. I'm the NewMutator bringing you these games. It is the Myth World Cup 2012. So game number two is next.